Welcome back, true believers, to Cosmic Comics Pressing.
Hey everyone, Eddie here again with Cosmic Comics Pressing. So today I'm going to be working on this Marvel Collector's Item Classics, issue number 6. And the issue with this book is got a lot of foxing just all over the book, inside and out. But I'm mainly going to be tackling the outside cover of the book. I'm going to take a different approach towards the front of it, but I will be doing the hop method. And a fellow follower by the name of Matt was asking a few questions on the process of doing this. Of course, this is not the same error as the one that I've done on my previous video. This is a Silver Age, but pretty much the process is the same. And I will keep you guys posted with what I'm going to do as far as killing the mildew foxing, because that's what it is pretty much. Spores. I'm going to set it outside for an hour, and then I will be putting it inside of a container with baking soda for probably 3 or 4 days or better to kill the spores from it spreading any further on the book. But yeah, I will keep you guys posted. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. All right, everyone. So here we are. We're outside. Beautiful sunny day today here in the great, beautiful state of Arkansas. But so I brought the book outside, and I'm gonna let it get exposed to the sun for an hour. I'll come back in about 30 minutes and flip it around. We should just do the back first. Start with the back, and this will, what it will do pretty much will just start the process of killing the spores on the comic book. And that's exactly what we want to do. Stop it from spreading any further. It's kind of windy. I may put something on it to stop the wind from blowing the pages over. But yeah, this is all I'm doing. 30 minutes on each side for an hour. And then I'll be putting it inside some baking soda. But here's the first step. We'll see how this turns out. Thank you. All right, so here's a follow-up. All I got in this container is just some baking soda. I pretty much just laid it all around, kind of covered it up pretty good. Just two cups, just to place the comic book on top of it. And I'm just gonna lay it right on top like that, and just cover it up and leave it there for about, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 days. Maybe turn it over here and there. But yeah, that's all I'm doing. Stay tuned. Okay, everyone. So I am going to demonstrate how I do the double hop method. A person by the name of Matt asked me if I can show him how I do it, because he wants to try it out. And I think on my previous video I said this was a Silver Age. I was wrong, sorry. This is a Bronze Age comic book that I'm doing it on. But this was the one that has all the staining, foxing, mildew, spotting, spores. But yeah, all I have sit down here on the bottom is just a 67-pound stock paper and just a regular old piece of jet print paper. And then on the back, I'm gonna start with the back. I just have a piece of jet paper, old used one, just to kind of buffer the inside page of the comic book. And I also have a backing board in the middle of the pages. And whenever I go to place it, I'm just going to place it right on the edge of the page, so I don't get too much into the actual book itself. I don't want to do that. And I've already soaked my pages a little bit, just kind of waiting for them to absorb more of the peroxide and water. Now, I don't suggest anybody to do this. You do this at your own risk, on your own comic books. And obviously, I always suggest practice on some cheap ones or some that somebody might have donated to you. But all I have in this is pretty much 40% peroxide, and the rest is water. And I usually use this kind of peroxide. This is not 3%. I believe this is 12%, if I'm not mistaken. You can find this at a salon or something. This kind right here. It's a little bit stronger. So like I said, try a little bit on something that doesn't gonna affect you or hurt you, or the book is gonna be ruined. But yeah, I'll keep you guys posted. Okay, so I apologize ahead of time if you guys can't see too well what I'm doing because of my camera angle and all that stuff. But I'm gonna try to show as much of it as I can. I am gonna go ahead and proceed to place the soaked paper on the inside cover of the comic book, which I've had them soaking for, I don't know, maybe about 4 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and I'll be right back. And that does happen if you guys just saw that right now. And always check your paper and make sure you don't have no like air pockets or spots that are missing peroxide, because that will show up on the book. And I can see I got a little spot on one of the papers. I know you guys can't see what I'm looking at here, but trying to give me a second. Okay, I got it fixed. So here we go. Just got to be real patient with this kind of stuff. All right, now I'm going to use this credit card that I don't use anymore and try to get most of these bubbles out, or not most of them, but all of them, because that's a big no-no. Let me go ahead and start this one all over again. I just don't like the way it got on there. See if we can do this a lot better the second time around. Come on, paper, work with me. See how it's folding up on me right there? I don't like that. Okay. And you gotta be real patient with this stuff, man, because it don't take much to mess it up. Okay, I'm calling it good. I see an air pocket right here. I'm trying to get out. Now I'm going to put my sheet of just regular paper, fold this over like so. Scoot this over right here. I'm going to turn on my press. Okay. Now I'm going to lay the other one on top of the back of the paper, or the comic book, sorry. Just like that. Oh, see that? Can't have that. We cannot have that. I'm hoping that doesn't come back and bite me in the rear. Now I'm going to go ahead and pat it down. And the key is to try to work with this as quick as you can, because it starts to dry up real quick. So now I got my jet print ink paper and my 100 stock board. And I got another one for the front of the cover. There it is, and I'm going to go ahead and place it on my heat press, and I'll show you guys the results. Okay, so here I am on the heat press. I got it set at 160 for 10 minutes, 600 seconds. I'm going to place this sideways on this particular heat press because this one's a little bit smaller than my other one. I think this is a 12 by 12, and this is my bigger one, which is being occupied. Put my plate on top of this, and it's been already preheated. The bottom is. Let's see where. And that's good. Set it for 10 minutes, and we'll be back. All right, so we're taking it out of the press. It's been in here for about an hour. It's cool enough. So you guys get to see what I see. I believe this is probably the front. Oh, this is the back. All right, so you can already see that it pulled up quite a bit of that foxing all around it. Wow, I don't know if you guys can see that, but just look at this. Look at this. That stuff is all over. See, pretty much yellow. And there is the back side of the comic. So it did pull up quite a bit. Let's see if we can look at the inside. Here's our buffer page. And you guys can see it right there already. That picked up quite a bit. I can smell this. And it smells wonderful. You guys ought to try this. You guys will love the aroma. Look at that. Jesus. But yeah, there it is, man. And now it's just a matter of whether you want to do it again and again. I wouldn't probably do it no more than two times, personally. There's only so much you can do, you know, before you ruin the book. And you got to know when to pull the trigger and just say stop. But Matt, I hope this helps you out. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.